So today we're going to be talking about the storm right here as of right now, what it's potentially doing, what's going to look like in the future. We're going to go on to talking about the snowstorms up into the middle of the United States, and then we're going to talk about the little thunderstorm that's in the Gulf of Mexico, potentially going on to Florida. So let's get started. So right now, before we actually get started, I consider subscribing, and turn on post notifications. And if you can, share this video. So right now we're gonna get on to this video, and right now we're talking about this monster hurricane right now. So as you guys can see, as of right now, we are looking at a perfect looking eye right now. But that's going to be changing within the next 48 hours. We expect this eye to start coming down around in this area. This eye might be dissipating in this area. So, as of right now, we can see that it's got a beautiful rotation as of right now, healthy rotation. And right now, it's not, eye wall's not really doing too bad right now. And then we got some going on to the islands right here. So the islands are definitely getting some wind, as I was saying. It's definitely getting wind and all that. But now let's look on to the future. All right, so before we get started on that, so the maximum winds are 120 kt, so kiloknots. Pretty much you add I think 10 onto that, so 120 miles an hour. I think so. I'm not sure how that works up in that number range. And then we're talking about the minimum central pressure. This is in the center of the pressure. So we're talking about maybe in this red right here or like outside the eye wall. We're talking about 935 MB. So let's look at the cone, what they're saying. So as you guys can see, we're talking about part of the Philippines right now are in the cone as of right now. And we're going on to this by Wednesday, dissipating. So I'm not going to spend too long on this because, the storm ain't going to be strong. Here's the GFS of ensembles. Here we go. Future looking like dissipating, not looking too good. It's just going to go on and to eventually turn into tropical storm and tropical depression. So let's go on to looking on the jet stream right now. That's what I want to mainly focus on right now. So we're going to go on the European as of right now. So you guys look, right now the jet stream is this is on April 20th. The jet stream is riding like this right now. So if you go on to here, every high you realize a high pushes it up or something. But what this low right here is going to do is going to force. And the reason why you guys might around April 26th we might be seeing a bad thunderstorm forming into the Texas area right here. And this is right here is going to have a big play onto it, causing this thunderstorm to force it down here and going and taking the track like this. Well, pretty much it's going to be like this, pretty much a front like this. But all that severe weather, you're talking about severe weather, is going to be into the Carolinas, South Carolina, Virginia, for instance, because the jet stream is riding like this. If the jet stream was riding a little bit higher, you guys could see some severe thunderstorms up into there. But that's the reason why this is playing a big play on the thunderstorm that's going to be starting. So, let's go on to first I actually do want to look at some let's go look at this GFS, and I do want to look at what the snow looks like pretty much right now. I'm not gonna go into future or anything right now. So this is what this was earlier. So go back. Let's look at different. Let's look at this one. Let's go to this one. Let it load for a minute. All right, so this is just gonna show rain as of right now. Let's go to see. We can go to frozen rain and all that. All right, here we go. Here we go. So as you guys can see, this is as of right now, 18Z. We are seeing some snow Or this might be later on, around probably 11 tonight. By tonight, if you guys look, we can actually see that some snow is right here, which is causing. This is a cold front right here, and then we got some thunderstorms up in the Gulf of Mexico, going on to potentially going on to Florida and hitting the Key West right now. So right now, as you see the future. This snowstorm is going to go up into the north, and if you go look, pretty much to the north, and then we're going to be seeing, like I said earlier, we're gonna have a thunderstorm popping up in here. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys do see some potential of tornado, hail. I wouldn't be surprised because that's what it's gonna cause. Like I said, this jet stream is running so low, it's going to be causing that severe weather to stay lower than possible and have some rain up into the north. But all that severe weather will not be going up into the north. So as you guys can see, we're talking about, this is a future. This is about the 24th, and so if you guys look, severe weather for Louisiana, uh, parts of Georgia, South Carolina, and then eventually going on to North Carolina, South Carolina, and then we got rain up into the whole entire East Coast besides Florida, and then we got more of some severe thunderstorms forming. So really, you can't go off that. That's a couple days out, but if you guys want an estimated time when you guys could see some rain for parts of the East Coast, you guys are talking about Sunday, April 25th. So that's the end of that. So let's actually go on to this right here and looking at some stuff. So I do want to take a look at what the storm as of right now is holding. So 11, the storm's located right in here. So pretty much it's not really a wind maker, so you guys won't have to, unless it gets on the land. I know it might be a little bit stronger once it gets on the land, as of right now. So really, you're not looking at too much of a harsh wind right now. Nowhere. So, like I said, the reason why it's, you see it's cool down parts, like I said, this was the cold front right here. Like you see Chicago behind there. Cold front is right in here. You can actually see it as of right now. Let me mark that. You can actually see the cold front right in this area right here, which is going to cause all the West Virginia. The cold front will not be effective over up into here because it's going to start weakening more. You could see some rain tomorrow for parts of Virginia, North Carolina, and all that. But nothing really severe or bad, horrible, or all that snow is going to go up to north. Don't worry. So, if we go look at this, so let's actually look at the cloud cover. So we let's look at the cloud cover. This is the European. So this is the winds right now. So like I said, not too much of bad winds. So if we these are all reported winds. I think the most I see up here is like 31, but these are estimates, not accurate. And then we're talking about temps right here. So then let's go on to this radar. Like I was saying, you see some snow up in here, and then we go up. Pretty much snow up into here. Cold front right here, and then we go up into the. Let me scroll in. If you guys look up in here, this is gonna go potentially up into the Florida area, causing some storm and maybe some heavy rains. I know Key West is going to see the little storms coming in, just a thing, but it's gonna go like this probably in here. You guys could possibly be seeing some thunderstorms, definitely, maybe some strong winds possible. Tampa Bay, Freeport, Miami, Marco Island, Cape Coral, Carl. I can't pronounce that. You guys could see this popping up in here, and then we might see another. As you guys can see, turn that off. I know that gets annoying. Really, you're not seeing no thunderstorms up into this right here right now. A few on the outer storms right here, but in the main course, so that means it's showing is not strengthening as of right now. But we'll just have to see how this is going to play onto land. So right now it's looking pretty good. So if we go to let's go to clouds, see what this is carrying right now. Okay, we're talking about a good So right here, cloud cover, got some thunders in here, thunderstorms on land right now. Potentially no one going up into there, looking pretty good. And then we go up in here, you know, and then we go up in here. We're looking at more of snow than anything else, and maybe some rain on the outer. So these are inches right here, what you guys could expect. And the next inches right now, like I was saying, this is probably what's probably in the past. I'm more than likely sure what's in the past. So they're talking about a good inch and a half up here right now. So pretty much, really you're talking about Cape Coral. You guys are seeing 0.6. I don't know how accurate these are actually. Uh, it might be pretty accurate just based off, but mainly all your heavy rain or most inches, which is inch point two, is up in the center of pretty much let's zoom into there. We're talking about I can't pronounce none of these names. I've never been to Florida. Not too sure. You know, pretty much you're looking at this. Some rain on here. We're talking about inch point two. And then we got a lot of rain up into the. So pretty much, you're looking at this. Is not too much into the center. You talk about mainly Florida getting most of the rain. But in the future, you see some thunderstorms coming up in here, and pretty much, you get some severe thunderstorms. Looking at a bunch of a lot of maybe a lot of tornadoes and some hail probably in it. But either way, talking about that. So we're done with that. Let's move on to the hurricanes right here. We call this the hurricane chart. This is pretty much just get an understanding of what a tropical depression when it becomes a tropical storm, and then Cat 1, Cat 2, Cat 3, Cat 4, Cat 5. Alright, so tropical depression starts at 38 miles or less. So it doesn't matter. It could be 1 mile, 2 miles, which is rare. I think they wouldn't name it at 2 miles. Really, it's got to be around 25, 10 miles, around there. Then we're going to tropical storm. Tropical storms can knock a few dead trees down, a few limbs, a few shingles, 39 to 73. And in Cat 1, you talk about a good, decent amount of, some trees like ICS. It was actually a tropical storm where we came when it came down here. And it caused some trees down. It caused a lot of trees down. But that took more of a inland, or took it into land and pretty much took it out behind and took it into mainland. Then we count Category 2's 96 to 110 miles per hour, Category 3 111 to 120 miles per hour, and Cat 4 130 miles per hour to 156 miles per hour. Cat 5 and 157 miles per hour or greater. So it could be like the storm right now. We see 185, maybe 190 at the most, actually. So that's just a brief thing right there. So let's look on to Mike's weather page. Let's look on the warnings right now. I know there's some freeze warnings, freeze watches, partial freeze watches as of right now. If you look, as you can see, pretty much. I don't want to look, but you get see it. So I actually want to look at that's the thunderstorm I was talking about right there. So let's look on to the forecast totals. So pretty much, so the next 5 days we're talking about. This is by the Weather Channel. Pretty much. So guys, here's your forecast for the next 120 hours. So pretty much you're looking at the most rain. Like I said, the thunderstorm popping up, causing a lot of rain. We're talking about a good 5 to 0.01 inches up into Virginia, uh, Louisiana, even Texas, and in Florida you're talking about a good, a few inches, few feet, inches. So pretty much, the rest is pretty much quiet. So the last thing I think we're going to be looking at is the temperatures real fast. Like, say you guys can see this cold front right here, and then pretty much looking warm on the outside of this. You talk about a good 66, California 84s, 70s, Florida's 70s, 80s, and parts of East Coast. We're talking about 60s to pretty much 60s, and then behind the cold front, 30s, and in front of the cold front, we're talking about 30s, 60s, and 50s. So I think that's gonna be the wrap of the video today, guys. Thank you for watching, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video enough to hopefully you guys enjoyed the video today. If you guys did, consider subscribing and liking this video and turn on your post notifications so you guys never miss a video. I'm still trying to get into this learning how to do this weather. It's been a while. I did it on my main channel, Jacob Rebuilds, but hopefully you guys subscribe because I'm still trying to learn as of right now. I'm still learning. If you guys think I missed something or a website you think I should use, put it down below in the comments, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video.